Holding this little baby whose life and trajectory I didn't understand yet forced me to reconsider everything about love, including like how I love, the adult people in my life and how I love myself. Because I didn't know how the love was going to look between me and Pippa. It ended up being like the beginning of life for me, like kind of a rebirth for me as well as her birth. I had the opportunity to like rediscover everything about what my life was, what her life is, what everything was going to look like, and it actually opened into life becoming so much more textured and so much more colorful and so much more appreciated than it had ever been before, because it had been kind of unconsidered. And that's one of the reasons that I think advocacy by parents who have kids with differences and by people who have differences is so important, and visibility is so important, because there are so many assumptions that are culturally given to us that everybody is supposed to look and be a certain way. And I think that that's a reductive perspective that ends up stratifying human value in every arena. Wishing for a particular child instead of being curious about the amazing being that is born to you is maybe a paradigm and a framing that we need to get away from, so that we can start to learn how to love each other and also learn how to love ourselves. Looking back now at the amount of information I didn't have about Down syndrome, it's astounding. I think one of the big pieces of advice I would give is that when you receive a diagnosis that is unexpected, seek out the community. Seek out the moms and the dads and the families that have a similar diagnosis or a diagnosis that you can relate to. Because I think one of the first things that hits is this like worry about isolation and worry about like, oh, we look different from other families. What is this going to be? And when you start to connect with the community and see other families who are like having kitchen dance parties, the more we can find a kind of interior joy that's going to expand from within us to our entire society and world. And I hope that the kind of learning that you can do when you enter the world of disability is, I hope it's a shortcut to that kind of conversion of perspective.